Now, Tory Lanez was performing, and things got a little crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this video. He posted it on his Instagram page as well. But they pulled him up into the balcony, and then while he was up there, part of the balcony fell, and he fell into the crowd. Now, apparently, he wanted to address some of the controversy between himself and Drake. Here's what he had to say.
I don't know what that man has against me. I'm getting money over here. I'm good. I'm young. I'm finally in a position to feed my family. Please don't try to take that away from me. All I want to do is rap, you know, and I'm a big Drake fan. You know what I'm saying? Drake could diss me 20,000 times. I'd never diss him, bro. I have no negativity on my side. But all blessings to that man.
He said he never dissed him?
He said he'll never diss him.
He's basically saying, don't make a back-to-back about me. That's basically what he's saying.
All right, well, here's where there was a subliminal at Tory Lanez from Drake, and that was in summer 16. Check it out.
All you boys in the new Toronto want to be me a little.
All right, so the new Toronto, that was the name of Tory Lanez's mixtape. So that was the shot right there. And here was Tory Lanez on The Breakfast Club.
You from Toronto, right?
Yeah.
So I saw you tweet out one time, you don't like when people call it the six. You said it's not cool.
I personally feel like the term is kind of corny, but I realized, and I later took it down because I realized I didn't want to alienate a certain audience, and anything that gives the city legs, regardless, I guess, is something that should be supported. So
now you call it the six also?
No. Everybody calls Toronto the six when I was out there. Everybody calls it the six. They got 6 hats, 6 shirts, 6 everything. Everybody calls it the six.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Oh, man, Donkey of the Day is going to one of my favorite people to aim at.
Donald Trump?
Mr. Shad Moss, you need to come to the front of the congregation. I'm not even calling him Bow Wow no more, because that wasn't Bow Wow we saw last night at the Grammys. That was all Shad Moss.
Oh,
all right?
boy.
Shad, come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with you, and you got 30 seconds to get here, okay? 30, all right? 30. Do you know how to count down? Huh? 30 to get here, Bow Wow.
Let me throw
Shad
it to
Moss.
Charlamagne now. All right,
okay.
When we come back, keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast
Now,
Club.
over the weekend, a Brooklyn team was trying to rob somebody of their sneakers.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. He tried to buy some sneakers off of this guy off Craigslist, and then they hooked up, and he actually ended up robbing him and taking the sneakers, the Jordans, and walking away.
Now, the guy who was actually got robbed, he drove off and decided, you know what? I'm not gonna get got like this. Turns his car around and hits the 17-year-old teen, ripping off his arm.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, this is the thing that's got me upset. He was charged with attempted murder. Is that crazy or what?
Well,
It depends what kind of
running
sneakers
somebody
they were. What kind
down
of
with
sneakers
it.
they were?
They were
Retro
Jordans.
8s.
They were Retro 8s.
The Retro 8s. That might be worth taking somebody's arm if you give me.
Yo, stop it. 800-585-1051.
What
I
color
bet he'll
were they?
never try to do that again.
If you try to rob somebody and walk up there, turn around in their car and hit you and almost kill your ass, should you be charged with attempted murder?
They've both been charged now. They're both.
Nah, the Retro 8s ain't worth hitting nobody with no car over now. But karma is karma. You just robbed somebody. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm with you. You just tried to rob me at gunpoint. Whatever happens, happens.
Absolutely. Hey, what? What's that? I don't see what were you discussing again?
Well,
People are really upset about
yeah,
this?
people upset about that he's charged with attempted murder. They said he shouldn't be charged. The police said he had a
shouldn't be.
chance. The police are saying he had a chance to get away. He drove off. He wasn't in danger. He could have called the police, but he decided to take his law into his own hands and ran the guy over.
Sounds like
Yeah,
something
but
Envy would do.
I would definitely run somebody
This
over.
definitely sounds like something you would do.
I wouldn't have left it. I'd have turned it around exactly to him.
But think about it like this. The Seaman Force came out this weekend. If he doesn't turn around and run that guy over, that guy goes and robs somebody for their Seaman Force. So now you just came up on some ace and some force.
It's not semen force, it's cement force, okay?
What did I say? I said
Semen.
Seaman Force.
You
I
said
ain't think nothing about no semen.
Yes,
Wait,
you
why
did.
Yes, you
is
did.
your mind always on some penis?
You said semen is
I
cement.
said Seaman Force.
No, you
Well,
didn't.
it's not semen.
Listen.
It's cement.
It's cement.
Well, let me tell y'all something. If you see somebody out there with some Seaman Force, you rob them, because that's the rarest Jordan ever. All right? Michael don't even have a pair of Seaman Force.
Shut up, man. 800-585.
They're clear. They're like a white clear material.
800-585-1051. Should the robbery victim be convicted of attempted murder? Should he be charged with attempted murder? That is the question. 800-585-1051. Would you let somebody take your semen for us? Just joking. 800-585-1051.
Semen.
Should he be charged with attempted murder? Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Here's Riri. Well, let's can't let go. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we're talking about the story that happened over the weekend in Brooklyn. Explain to the people what happened, Yee.
Right. A 17-year-old Zachary Sam contacted somebody on Craigslist. He wanted to buy his Jordan Retro 8 sneakers. He showed up and actually stole the sneakers from him, and that's...
At gunpoint?
Yeah, at gunpoint. Person who was the robbery victim, Philip Pierre, actually ran him over with the car and removed his arm, I guess. His arm got ripped off.
Now, if you don't know what the Retro 8 Jordans are, those are the ones with the cross straps. They did the Bugs Bunny version. They did the Aqua versions a long time ago. They have the Chrome version that just came out.
That's not the Space Jams?
Yes. So the question is, should this guy be charged with attempted murder? I say absolutely positively no. You robbed me at gunpoint, and you expect me just to take that? No, I'm in my car, you're walking, I'm gonna run you over, you're lucky you didn't die. I just took your arm off, you're lucky you didn't die.
I can see what the police are saying, though, because the police are saying that he turned around, and by turning around, I guess it makes it kind of like revenge or premeditated, but at the end of the day, I don't care. You just robbed me.
You robbed me.
So like, karma came back to you immediately.
What if he was killed? Should he have been charged with murder?
No. Every action is a reaction. You shouldn't have robbed me at gunpoint.
Yes, and I look at it as he probably prevented that guy from going to commit a more heinous crime. It's kind of, I tell you all the time, it's like Spider-Man. Remember when Spider-Man could have stopped that guy, and then that guy went and killed, Uncle Ben?
Right.
All Spider-Man had to do was stop that dude at that point. So to me, that dude in that car, he did a service. He stopped somebody from getting robbed for their Cement 4s this weekend.
Cement 4s? And Spider-Man is fake.
Allegedly.
I think the police felt like they had to charge him, though.
No, they shouldn't have to charge. The guy lost his arm. He's going to jail.
It's not that he's going to end up, getting convicted of it, but I think they probably had to do that.
But why are the police charging him for something that they would have done? They would have
ran him over with a car.
They'd have did something to him. If the guy pulled a gun on them, the police would have did something to them.
They would have killed him.
Civilians should be allowed to protect themselves. I feel like he took some scum off the street, if you ask me.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Dominique. Good morning. How you making me laugh like crazy this morning. I love y'all. Y'all are too much. God bless you.
Thank you,
Now,
Mama.
listen, why the hell he going to go on Craigslist? You see people dying, getting shot, getting raped, all this craziness. Why the hell you going on Craigslist to put your sneakers up? And then you meet somebody. Meet them in a well-lit place.
Well, he was just
It was in the middle of the street.
It was outside.
All over the place.
It was 1 p.m.
Okay, listen, wait. Okay, look, seriously, let's think about this on both ends. How you know the street was lit?
It was cameras. It's on video.
It was only 1 o'clock.
It was lit. It was lit, Ma.
It was 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Anyway, listen, forget all that. He's an idiot going on Craigslist. Everybody knows when you go on Craigslist, you get got. That's
not true. I done sold a bunch of stuff on Craigslist before. I done sold a car on Craigslist. One of my old school cars. What are you talking about?
For you, it might be a different story. For regular people, I don't think it is. So I disagree with that story. Anyway, he got got. And you know what? People have a time bomb that's waiting to be pushed. So when you piss a person off, you don't know how far they're going to go. So now he has to deal with the repercussion of how far he went. That's it. If the fact is he got caught. If he didn't get caught, then maybe, he'd be all right. But, oh, well, you got caught. Now you got to deal with the repercussion of the law.
Okay.
But
I agree.
Not on Craigslist.
Craigslist is not that bad. I done sold a bunch of things on Craigslist. I know people that purchase things off Craigslist. Craigslist ain't bad. I mean, there's bad apples in any bunch, but Craigslist ain't that bad. What's up, man? You believe the guy should be charged with murder?
Nah, I don't think he's been charged. The dude did try to rob him. It's different. He's in the United States. But if you're in another country, people in the United country, the other country ain't go, hell that stuff. Now, me, personally, I would have, hit him with my car, too. I would have Grand Theft Auto all over.
Me, too. Yeah,
I would have parked my car.
His ass. Okay,
yeah,
thank you, bro.
Parked my car. All right, bro.
800-585-1051. Explain to the people what happened if they just joined us.
17-year-old offered to buy some sneakers off of Craigslist, and then when he showed up, he actually robbed the guy at gunpoint for the sneakers, the Jordan Retro 8s, and the guy ran him over and ripped his arm out of the socket.
All right, 800-585-1051. Should the guy be charged with attempted murder? Call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're taking your calls on a story that happened over the weekend about a guy that was robbed for his sneakers. Explain to the people what happened, Yee.
Yes, they hooked up via Craigslist. This 17-year-old was trying to buy these Jordan Retro 8s. And in the process of doing that, he actually robbed him at gunpoint. It was 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And that's when the guy went in his car and turned around and ran him over with the car and kind of ripped his arm out of the socket.
Right. Well, he kind of disarmed him, if you really want to say that.
Yes.
He definitely disarmed him. I don't see the problem here, man. I mean, karma is a mother effer. You pull a gun on me, and then 5 minutes later, you don't have an arm. I don't see the problem.
I don't see the problem either. You pull a gun on me, you lucky you're not dead. Because you could kill me.
I don't know. That's a hard one because it wasn't really self-defense at that time.
Well, what happened?
It would have been self-defense if he pulled a gun on him and then he did it right away. So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Obviously, this kid is a bad kid. Let's say he was walking up the block. You live in Brooklyn.
Listen, I think he has some nerve for doing that, and I think what happens. Now, do I think that the guy shouldn't be charged? I don't know.
I think the guy Philip, he's the victim. I think he's a hero. He disarmed the guy that was out there robbing people. I think he's a hero.
I mean,
listen, I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
I'm just saying that he got charged. He's not convicted, but I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Look, man, the guy tried to rob him. 5 minutes later, he was minus an arm. That is karma. That's the way it works. When you do dirt, you get dirt. I don't feel sorry for the guy.
Hello, who's this?
This is Octavia.
Hey, Octavia, do you feel the guy should be charged with attempted murder?
No, I don't, because he felt that he was making an honest exchange with a pair of shoes, and people hold those Jordans dear to their heart. And when he got there, the boy robbed him, and that wasn't right. So he felt that I need to go back and I need to do something about it. He probably didn't think that it hurt that boy the way he did, but he was pissed off, and I would have been too, because these people out here killing people, watching people make it, and then they'll go rob them and take it. So I wouldn't have ripped his arm off, but I would have went back and got my shoes or whatever.
Well, he didn't try to rip the arms off.
That's just what happened.
It just happened. He didn't try.
Right, he didn't try. He probably didn't mean just to go back and rip his arm off or do any harm to him, but I feel where he's coming from. He was pissed off because these are my shoes that I had for years. You never know what he was selling those shoes for. It could have been a funeral or to pay his rent, a light bill, anything. So, yes, I feel him when he say, I'm finna go back and get my shoes back, or you're not finna rob me and get away with it.
The only thing that could have made this situation better is if he took off a leg, because clearly his legs and his feet mean a lot to him because he's robbing people for their sneakers. You take off a leg and he got to hop around in one stolen J for the rest of his life? Man.
Yeah, but you know what? The guy, after his arm fell off, he tried to run on the bus. He
like collapsed.
He tried to run away still.
Oh, that was just shock. You know how you ever seen, I'm from the country, so when you cut a chicken's head off, and the chicken the body just run around for a while, that was just shock. He didn't know what was going on.
All right, what's the moral of the story, guys?
The moral of the story is an eye for an eye, an arm for a Jordan, whatever, bro. Like, I don't have a problem with what that guy did. You rob somebody, you do dirt, you get dirt. Like, it's simple to me. It's quite simple.
Okay. All right.
The Breakfast Club.